For what you are about to receive, may the Lord make you truly thankful. Amen.
Unappreciated quite utterly.
He's a disgrace to this place.
Allowed others to wallow in his gluttony.
Collect his belongings and bring them back to me when you're done. To bed, all of you!
My words, Mrs. Connie. That boy was born to be I've never been so shocked in all my days.
Hush, Mr. B, you've had quite a turn. And I fancy you might enjoy a dress of something special.
Oh, what is it?
Why, it's all glazed to keep visitors into the house, to put us into the blessed
parish. They don't appreciate me. Anti-parochial they are, Mum. Anti-parochial. We have given away a matter of 20 loaves and a cheese and a half this very afternoon, and still their paupers is not contented.
Of course. Why would they be? Sweet.
Very sweet indeed, Mum.
Bless you.
Do you still keep a cat, Mum?
Yes, and kittens too. I'm so fond of them, you can't imagine how fond of them. They're so happy, so cheerful, so happy, so cheerful, so frolic. It's a pleasure, I'm sure.
Well, they are very domestic animals and so very nice.
Yes, and so very fond of their home too.
Well, Mrs. Conley, Mum, I mean to say this, that any cat or kitten that lives with you and not be fond of its home must be an idiot. And don't deserve to live in it.
Oh, Mr. Bart!
It's no use discussing the facts, Mum. An idiot. I'm drowning myself with pleasure.
Well, then you're a cruel man, a hard-hearted man, besides.
Hard-hearted, Mrs. Corney. Hard. Are you hard-hearted?
What a dear question coming from a single man. Here's the boy with his belongings.
Well, I'd best be off and see what I can get for this young scoundrel.
Make sure you get a good price for it, Mr. Bumble.
Liberal terms, Miss Salisbury. Liberal terms. £3, please.
Well, as a matter of fact, I was needing a boy.
Good. Then it's settled. One parochial apprentice. £3, please.
Well, if you don't mind, Mr. Bumble, cash upon liking. Cash upon liking, Mr. Bumble. Mrs. Salisbury! What is it?
Stand over there, boy, and hold your head up, sir.
Well, what do you want? What is it? Oh, Mr. Bumble. My dear, I have told Mr. Bumble that we may be considering taking this boy to help up in the shop. Dear me, he's very small.
Yes, Mrs. Sowerberry. He's rather small. There's no denying that. But he'll grow, Mrs. Sowerberry. He'll grow.
I dare say he will, on our vitals and our drink. They're wasting time, these workhouse boys. Got more to keep down what they're worth. Still, you men always think you know best.
He has an expression of melancholy on his face, which I find very interesting. It'd make a great common follower. No, I don't mean to help with the grown-ups practice, but one to assist the children. It would be so great to have a follower in proportion.
Yes, it's a possibility. Very well then, boy. What's your name?
Oliver. Oliver Twist, ma'am.
A singular name?
Yes, and one of my own choosing, Mrs. Sowerberry.
Yours, Mr. Bumble.
Yes, Mrs. Sowerberry. We name our fondlings in alphabetical order. Last one was S. Schwabbled, I named him. This one was T. Twist, I named him.
An orphan then, Mr. Bumble.
Yes, child's mother came to us destitute. Brought the child into the world, took one look at him, and promptly dies, without leaving so much as a forwarding name and address.
Very well then, Oliver Twist. Do you think you could look like that gentleman up there?
Perhaps, if I had a tall hat. Never mind about tall hats.
No, the boy is quite right. These things must be done proper and correct. Get the boy a tall hat. Stand under the picture, boy.
Delightful.
Very becoming.
Yes, for once then we might have a decent idea. Now then, boy, can you keep that expression for a long time, boy? With the crowd watching you?
Yes, ma'am, I think so.
I dare say the boy ain't too dainty to eat them, are you, boy? Charlotte, this is the new boy. Give him to him. That's who there is. Oh, Charlotte, don't just stand there. Pull down the blinds. Henry, get to bed.
A superb effect, the more I think about it. A father of proportion.
Have you done? Yes, ma'am. Good. Dog's driving next. Now then, Oliver Twist. Your bed's under the counter. You don't mind sleeping with the coffins, I suppose. It doesn't much matter whether you do or you don't. You can't sleep nowhere else. Ha 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 ha.
Did you knock, sir?
I kicked.
Did you want a coffin, sir?
No, but you'll be wanting one before very long if you start cheating your superiors. You don't know who I am, I suppose.
No, sir. I can't say as I do.
I'm Mr. Noah Claypole, and you're under me. So open up the blinds, you ugly old scallywag.
No, I saved a nice little bit of bacon for you from Master's breakfast. Oliver, put up a chair for Mr. Noah, and then take a bit and go in the corner meeting. And make haste, because I want to mind the shop. Do you hear?
Do you hear, workhouse?
No, let the boy alone.
Let him alone? I'm giving the boy a change, you silly thing. Everyone's let him alone. His father's left him alone, his mother's let him alone, everyone's left him alone. Except kind old dear old Noah.
I better go downstairs. Something's burning.
What are you staring at, workhouse? How's your mother?
out of it. She's dead.
Will she die of shortage of breath?
She's just dead.
Well, trolley, alright, rifle workhouse. What say you slither in now, eh?
You better not say anything more, see?
Better not say anything more! The cheek of it! The workhouse cheek of it! You must know, workhouse, your mother was a regular, right down badder.
What did you say?
And it's a good thing she died when she did, or she'd have been transported to Australasia, or hung from the gibbet, as like not. Help, Charlotte, missus! Help! This new boy, he's marrying me!
There's a certain place, and I know a respectable gentleman lives there. We'll give you kind old gentleman. Is he a charity gentleman?
Well, not exactly. I wouldn't say that exactly.
But if I introduce you to someone, this sort of on account happens to be a particular favourite of Mr. Fagin. That's his name, Mr. Fagin. By the way, if I'm introduced, I better know who you are, Mill China. My name's Oliver Twist, and my name's Jack Dawkins, better known among my intimate friends as the Artful Dodger. Pleased to meet you, Mr. Dawkins. Come to think of it, I ain't got no intimate friends. Still, what's the difference? You're coming with me. Are you sure Mr. Fagin won't mind? Mind? Consider yourself at home. Consider yourself one of the family. We've taken to you so strong. It's clear we're going to get along. Consider yourself well in. Consider yourself a part of the furniture. There isn't a lot to spare. Who cares whatever we got to share? If it's a chance to be, we should see some harder days. Empty harder days, white grouse. Or it's a chance we'll meet somebody to foot the bill. Then the drinks are on the out. Consider yourself our mates. We don't want to have no fuss. For after some consideration we can stay. Consider yourself one of us. Self at home. Consider yourself one of the family. We've taken to you so strong. It's clear we're going to get along. Consider yourself well in. Consider yourself a part of the furniture. There isn't a lot to spare. Who cares whatever we got we share? Nobody tries to be a la-di-da enough for tea. There's a cup of tea for all. Only tries to be handy with the rolling pin when the landlord comes to call. Consider yourself our mate. We don't want to have
Chief.
You've come to London, seek your fortune, have you? We must see what we can do to help you. You hungry?
Starving.
Would you like a sausage? Charlie, take off the sausages. Dodger, draw a chair up near the fire for Oliver.
Here, Fagin. These sausages are mouldy.
Oh, shut up and drink your gin. Ah, you're staring at the pocket handkerchiefs. There are quite a few of them, ain't there? We've just stung them out, ready for the wash. The wash, Oliver, that's all, that's all.
Is this a laundry then, sir?
Well, not exactly, my dear. I suppose a laundry would be a very nice thing indeed. But our line of business pays a little better, don't it, boys?
Yeah!
I'll say it does. You see, in this life, one thing counts in the bank. Large amounts. I'm afraid these don't grow on trees. You've got to pick a pocket or two. You've got to pick a pocket or two. Boys, you've got to pick a pocket or two.
Large amounts don't grow on trees. You've got to pick a pocket or two.
Let's all about to do it, my dears. Why should we break our bets? Better get some fantastic cup. Better pick a pocket or two. Gotta pick a pocket or two, boys. You've gotta pick a pocket or two.
Why should we all break our backs? You've got to pick a pocket or two.
Fagin, my eye.
Robin Hood, what a crook, gave away. Charity's fine, subscribe to mine, get out and pick a pocket or two. You've got to pick a pocket or two, boys. You've got to pick a pocket or two.
Robin Hood was
Oliver? Did he make that himself?
Yeah, so did he my hands.
And what you got for me, Charlie?
No shreds?
Very good one, very. Yellow and green. Haven't embroidered the initials too well though, have you, Charlie? They'll have to be picked out with a needle, won't they? You'll need to learn how to do that too, Oliver. And you'll need to learn how to make wallets like Dodger and Charlie here. You'd like that, wouldn't you, my dear?
Yes, if you'll teach me.
Oh, certainly, my boy, certainly. No thing. Just do everything you see Dodger and the Charlie ears do. Especially Dodger. You know, make him your models. He's going to be a right little Bill Sykes.
Who's Bill Sykes?
Oh, all in good time, my dear, all in good time. Now, can you see the silk handkerchief that's protruding from my pocket?
Yes.
Can you see if you can take it without my noticing, like you saw the others do?
Yes, it's in my hand.
Oh, I don't believe it! I never saw a sharper lad. Here's a shilling for you. I have to go to the bank. All right, bed for all of you.
Oh. Where should I price these?
Over it by the wall. I'll fetch you your nightcap.
Yes, please.
We're out of cocoa. Have a drop of gin. All right. Settle down. Dodger, take your half in bed. Where's your manners? Quite the gentleman now. You've got a shilling on credit. You've got a home, a profession. If you go on this way, you will be the greatest man of all time.
Good night, Mr. Fagin.
People are trying to sleep round here. Where's the common decency? Oh, I'll have to give him a peace of mind, I will. Bill, what a pleasure to see you. Can I help you? Oh, I say, Bill, that is lovely. Shame there's only one. Because they're a nice matching pair, but you knew that, didn't you, Bill? You're a professional. Always have been. Oh, I say, Bill, that is a beautiful teapot. Shame everyone's drinking coffee nowadays, but, you know, as soon as I put a mark on it, there's a bob or two in that one, all right. Blimey, Bill, how'd you do it, eh? What else you got in there? A grand piano? Here, Bill, ugly innit? That the lot then? Oh, Bill, a ring for me? Oh, this is so all of a sudden that I should have to shave.
running about? Oh, I wouldn't dare. Tomorrow, Bill, the usual place. 3 cripples. That's a promise. It's a promise, Bill. I've enjoyed our little chat. Good night, Bill. In you go then, and you too. Here. In about a minute. You're no costume jewelry. You're something special. You're a right royal Maharaja. You belong someplace special. You don't belong in there with all the common riffraff. Oh no, you belong in a palace. And it just so happens that Mr. Fagin has the most perfect of places for you to stay with all the other royals and ladies and gentlemen. Maharaja, meet your new family. Hello, how do you do? Oh, we're going to get on nicely, ain't we? Well then, it's well past your bedtime. In you go, and off to sleep. We shall have to play another day. No, Your Honour. It wasn't me, it was Bill Sykes. He stole it all. You know, I was only looking after it for I was going to give it to the poor, I was, to the poor and to the orphan boys of this world. Like this one here. Ah, you're awake! How long have you been awake for? I want to hear every detail that you saw. I'm sorry, sir, I couldn't sleep. How long have you been awake? Were you awake quarter of an hour ago? No. 10 minutes ago. No, I can be sure of. Be sure, be sure. I'm sure. Well then, if you're sure, I'm sure. Of course, I was only trying to frighten you. You're a brave boy, Oliver. Brave boy. Do you see any of those pretty things, my dear?
Yes, sir.
They're mine, Oliver. My private property. All I've got left in the old age. Terrible thing, old age.
May I get up now, sir?
Oh, certainly, my boy. There's a basin of water over there for you to have a wash.
But I washed yesterday, sir.
Well, today's your birthday. Why don't you wash?
Come on, Bet.
Nancy? Boys, wake up! It's Nancy! The ladies are in!
Ladies? You're welcome. Well, that's a fact, if you don't mind. Now, where's the gin?
Oh, well, all in moderation, my dear, all in moderation. Too much gin can be a dangerous thing for a pure young girl.
Now, what's wrong with a bit of danger then, Mr. Fagin? After all, that's the only bit of excitement we get round here. And who would deny us that small pleasure?
Small pleasures, who would deny us these? Gin tonics, large measures, no skipping if you please. I rough it, I love it, life is a game of chance. I never tire of it, leading this merry dance. If you don't mind having to go without things, it's a fine life. It's a fine life. No, it ain't all jolly old pleasure outings. It's a fine life. It's a fine life. When you've got someone to love, you forget your care and strife. Let the brutes look down on us, let the world walk round us. It's a fine, fine life. Who cares if stray laces sneer at us in the street? Fun is at fun places, don't have to say. We wander through London fine life. Keep the candle burning until it burns out. It's a fine life. It's a fine life. Though they sometimes do come by the occasion that comes. Always come on Lily Black Sea, but you don't dare cry. No flounces, no feathers, no frills of fur pillows. Winds and all weathers ain't good for fancy clothes. These trappers, these tatters, these we can just afford. More future, what matters? We've got a plan. If you don't mind Fagin, it's a fine life. It's a fine life. These disease that's better to bring the plague in. It's a fine life. It's a fine life. Though the grass is green and dense on the right side of the fence, and we take good care of it, and we get our share of it, and we don't mean pens. We don't mind having to life or lump it. It's a fine life. It's a fine life. There's no tea sipping and eating crumpet. It's a fine life. It's a fine life. Not for me, the happy young, happy husband, happy wife. Though it sometimes touches me, for the likes as such as me, mine's a fine, fine life. Who's this Fagin?
Oh, sorry, my ladies. Meet our new lodger, Master Oliver Twist, Esquire.
Charm!
Oh, yes, we're all ladies and gentlemen round here. Oh, yes, we're all quality.
Don't you take no notice of him, Oliver. Just 'cause you got manners in their game, you wouldn't know quality if you saw it. None of you. Dodger?
Yeah?
Have you seen how them funky gentlemen treat their ladies?
Of course I have.
Shall we show him how it's done?
Definitely.
So, how's it go then, Dodger? It's all hats off and bowing and fingers and I'll be last.
No more. I'd do anything for you, dear. Anything for you, mean everything to me. I know that I'd go anywhere for your smile. Anywhere for your smile. Everywhere I'd see. Would you climb a hill? Anything. Wear a daffodil. Anything. Leave me all your will. Anything. Even fight my will. What fisticuffs? I'd risk everything for one kiss. Everything. Yes, I'd do anything. Anything. Anything for you.
Go on, give Oliver a go.
You just swear.
Anything, anything for you. anything. Throw your eyes pop pop, anything. When you come down plump, hang everything we risk life and limb to keep you in the swim. Yes, we do anything, anything for you. The first thing you can do for me is get to work. Can't have you laying about here all day. There's rich pickings on them streets.
But Fagin, we were going to watch the hanging.
Well, you'll be on yourself in time. Nancy, and you better get back before Bill wakes up.
Yeah, you're right. Now listen up, you lot, and especially you, Oliver. Don't get hung. Ta-ta, you lot! Ta-ta!
Well, Oliver, you can go with Dodger. You've got to start sometime, and believe me, you won't get no finer start. Good luck on your first job today, my dears. I'll be waiting for you when you get back. Line up! Line up! Single file, single file, left, forward, left, left, right, left. Aye, aye. You know what we back soon. You know what while you're working. This place I'm pacing round until you're home. Second sound, very well, but be back soon. Who can tell where danger's lurking? Who'd not
and gentlemen, I call upon our goddess of virtue to give her well-known rendition of the old school song.
Hey! Come on, Nancy. Come on, Nancy.
There's a little ditty that's singing in the city, especially when it's been full of gin or bourbon. If you've got the patience, your own imaginations will tell you just exactly what you want to do. Oh, papa, papa, that's how it goes. Oh, papa, papa, everyone knows. What they want is the words when Mr. Buster's not prospered off and have the York dogs, but never money for anybody would say. Secretly quiet and dream, rather quiet and dream. He was an owl with no girl on each knee. Oh papa, that's how it goes. Oh papa, everyone knows. Whether it's river, whether it's shallow, it's the same old papa. Little Sally goes walking down the alley, displays every anthem to all of the men. They can see a gardens, but not the three brothers, and inches in the house went to see when. Oh papa, that's how it goes. Oh papa, everyone knows. Whether it's hidden or whether it's shown, it's the same old papa. She was from the country and now she's from the country. She let a fella feed her and feed her and what's the good of crying? She's made a better lying. She's glad to bring a violin and join in this song. Oh papa, that's how it goes. Oh papa, everyone knows. She is no longer the same that she knows ever since old papa. All together now. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Especially old papa, everyone knows. If we all push your stay home to the past, stand with their own papa. Papa, that's how it goes. Oh papa, everyone knows. They all support what they want to do. When they hear
Fagin!
What, Dodger? What's become of Oliver?
Got took away in a coach.
Where to? Quick, speak!
19, Chapel Gardens. Full free. We ran all away.
We were supposed to look after him. We were supposed to never let him out of our sight.
Who?
One of us, Bill, a new boy, went out on his first job today with Dodger and the Charlies. And I'm afraid that he may say something which will get us into trouble.
That's likely. You're blown upon, Fagin.
And I'm afraid that if the game was up with us, it would be up with a few many more. And it would turn out rather worse for you than it would for me, my dear.
Why? You won't! Somebody must find out what's been said or done. If it hasn't been said already, there's still a chance we might get him back without suspicion. We'll nab him the very moment he dares to step out that house. Now, who's going to go?
I suppose it'll have to be me.
Oh, shut your trap, Dodgy. You've caused enough trouble. It's got to be done quiet. The very thing. Nancy, you're so good with the ball.
Well, it's no good trying it all with me.
Just what do you mean by that remark?
What I say, Bill, I'm not going. Why can't you leave the boy alone? He won't do you no harm. Why can't you leave him wherever he is? We have a chance at a decent
back here, my girl, unless you want to feel my hands upon your throat!
Nancy, my dear, Nancy, if you talk, think what would happen to us. Think what would happen to Bill. It would be the gallows for him, Nancy, the gallows. You wouldn't let that happen to Bill, not to your Bill.
She'll go, Fagin!
No, she won't, Fagin.
Oh, yes, she will, Fagin!
All right, Bet. Go home. There's a good boy. As long as it needs me. Oh yes, he does need me. In spite of what you see, I'm sure that he needs me. Who else would love him still? When they've been used so well, he knows I always
How do you feel today, my boy?
Very good, sir. May I stay here always, sir?
If you wish, my boy, if you wish. He's the doctor to come to me.
Well, he's certainly looking better. You're not sleeping well, are you?
No, doctor. I'm sleeping very well.
Bad dreams, I've no doubt. Nightmares, eh?
No, doctor. I don't have bad dreams.
Oh, but you're hungry, aren't you?
No, doctor. I'm not hungry.
Not hungry? Not thirsty, are you? If that boy is thirsty, I'll eat my head.
Yes, doctor. I am rather thirsty.
Just as I expected. It's rather natural that you should be thirsty. You may give him a little tease.
Thank you, doctor. May I get up now, sir?
Say ah.
Ah.
Yes, I think you may. Get a little fresh air. Don't keep him too warm, Mrs. Bobby. But be careful that you don't let him be too cold.
Certainly, doctor.
We'll be glad to be up again, Oliver.
Do I wear these? Well, you can't wear your old ones. They've gone into the furnace. Hurry now.
He's a fine-looking boy, don't you think, Grimwig?
Couldn't tell you. I only know two sorts of boys. Mealy boys and bee-faced boys.
And which is Oliver?
Mealy? Where's he come from?
I haven't the slightest idea. All I know is that he was arrested for stealing my pocket handkerchief. And when the shopkeeper told us what really happened, I brought him here to make what amends I could.
He's deceiving you, my good friend. He has a fever. What of that? Fevers aren't peculiar to good people, are they? Bad people have fevers sometimes. He stole your pocket handkerchief, didn't he? They'll steal more, sir. What do you know of him? Nothing.
Only that he's an orphan. And yet, it's strange. There's something in the boy's face. Something from a long time ago.
Stuff and nonsense, Mr. Brownlow. You're imagining things.
There's someone to see you.
What do they want?
Books you ordered from the bookseller, sir.
Oh, yes. Now, I must give you some... Hey, wait! Oh, really, really, really. I particularly want some books to be returned today.
Why not send Oliver with them?
Yes, sir. Please let me take the books for you.
If you wish, my boy, if you wish. Now, let me tell you what I want you to do. You take these books to Mr. Jessup and say you've come to pay him the £4.10 that you owe him. Here's £5. Now, I should expect you back in 10 minutes. It's just down the road.
She's a very pretty lady, isn't she, sir?
Yes, it's a portrait of my daughter Agnes.
I'll take the books now, sir.
Yes, you take the books.
Do you really think he'll come back? With a £5 note in his pocket and a new suit of clothes in his bag? If he does, I'll eat my head.
Dr. Grimley, don't you see an extraordinary resemblance between my daughter Agnes and Oliver?
Can't say I do.
Well, Dr. Grimley, in 10 minutes when the boy returns, you shall.
Yes, Mr. Brownlow. 10 minutes.
Sunny, his good Lord happens.
Oh, he ran away 2 weeks ago from his parents, who are hard-working, respectable people. Almost broke his mother's heart. It's not true!
You wretched brute! Go home!
I'm not! I don't have a mother or father, I'm an orphan! Oh, Evan, just listen to him. Bet, tell her to let me go. See, he knows his little sister. He can't hide that. Make him come, or he'll kill us.
What the devil's all this? Oliver, come home to your poor mother, you young dog. Come on home. What? Books too? You've been stealing again, haven't you? You're nothing but a thief and a vagabond.
Leave him, Bill.
Say goodbye, Jack. That's all they say. That's mine, Fagin.
No, my dear Bill, mine. You can have the books.
That ain't mine. Mine and Nancy's. Then I'll take the boy back again.
Oh, that's hardly fair, Bill. What hardly fair is it, Nancy?
Fair or not, hand it over. That's my share of trouble. Not half enough, neither. Here, you can have the books. Start a library.
You can't take the books, or the money, and Mr. Brownlows. And if he realises that you've got them, he'll be down here after you.
So he'll be down here, will he?
Leave him, Bill.
What have you told him about us?
Nothing.
That remains to be seen. But if we found out you said anything out of place, Fagin, I wager that young scoundrels told him everything.
Help! Help!
Hit me, would you?
No, leave him alone, Bill.
Stand off me, or I'll split your head open. Stay out of this, I'm warning you.
Okay, we've got him back now. What is the matter with you?
The girl's gone mad, I think, Fagin.
No, she hasn't, Fagin. Don't you think it.
Well, then keep quiet, will you? All this violence.
Tell him about us, would you?
No, I won't stand by and see it done.
Do you know who you are and what you are?
Oh yes, I know all about it. You don't have to tell me. But Lord help me, I wish you'd kill me before I let you get that boy back. After tonight, he's a liar and a thief, and all that's bad.
Civil words, Nancy, civil words, but we must have civil words.
Civil words? You deserve them from me. I was on the streets robbing for you since half his age, and I've been in the same trade for 16 years since, and don't you forget it, Fagin.
So what if you have? It's your living, ain't it?
Take care of him, Bill. Take care of him, Georgia. And Donna, take care of yourself.
tribulations. I better settle down and get myself a wife. And a wife who cook and sew for me and come for me and go for me and go for me and nag at me. The finger she would wag at me, the money she would take from me, the misery she'd make from me. I think I better think it out again. So where should I go? Somebody? Who do I know? Nobody. All my dearest companions have always been villains and thieves. At my time of life, I should start turning over new leaves. I'm reviewing the situation. I must quickly look up everyone I know. Titan people with the station who can help me make a real impressive show. I will own a suite at Claridge's and run a fleet of carriages and wave at all the duchesses with friendliness as much as it's the beating of my new estate. Good morrow to you, magistrate. Ooh, I think I better think it out again. But where shall I go? Somebody. Who do I really know? Yes, nobody. Oh, my dearest companions have always been villains, thieves. At my time of life, I should start turning over new leaves. I'm reviewing the situation. If you want to eat, you've got to earn a ball. Is it such a humiliation for a robber to perform an honest job? So a job I'm getting possibly, I wonder who my boss will be. I wonder if he'll take to me what bonuses and make to me. I'll start at 8 and finish late at normal rate and all, but wait. I think I better think it out again. What happens when I'm 70? Must come a time, 70, when you're old and it's cold and who cares if you live or you die? The one consolation's the money you may have put by. I'm reviewing the situation. I'm a bed, I should say. You'll be seeing no transformation, though it's wrong to be a hog in every way. I don't want nobody hurt for me or make to do the dirt for me. This rotten life is not for me. It's getting far too hard for me. There is no in between for me. But who will change the scene for me? Don't want no one to rob for me. But who will follow me? I think I better take it out.
for 6 teaspoons, a pair of sugar tongs, a milk pot, a small quantity of second-hand furniture, and £20 cash. Oh, unreasonable. Cheap. Dirt cheap.
Cheap? You're going to be dear at any price. Dear enough, I paid for you. The Lord above knows that. Are you going to be sitting there snoring all day?
I will sit there as long as I think proper, madam. And although I was not snoring, I will snore, gape, sneeze, laugh, or cry, as the humour strikes me. Such being my prerogative.
Your prerogative.
Yes, I said the word, madam. The prerogative of a man is to command.
And what's your prerogative of a woman? In the name of goodness.
To obey, madam, to obey. Your late unfortunate husband should have taught you that. And then he still might be here today. And I wish he was, poor man.
Oh, you hard-hearted brute.
What is it?
I've got something to tell you. And I will not die quiet until you hear me. You see, in this very workhouse, I once nursed a pretty young creature. Her feet cut and bruised with walking. I brought her in for the cold. She gave birth to a boy and died. Let me think. What was the year again?
Never mind the year. What about her?
I robbed her. I did. I took the only thing she had of any wealth. It was round her neck. And it was gold.
Gold? Go on. What of it?
This is it. The locket. Be careful with it. She trusted me. It's my suspicion she comes from a rich family.
Yes.
The boy's name was Oliver. And the gold I stole was...
Yes?
Yes?
It was...
You must retrieve that boy, Mr. Trumbull.
We must indeed, ma'am. We must indeed. Advertisement.
I decided.
Yes, that's right. My dear wife decided. Bumble is the name, sir. Be little workhouse. Where this boy was cared for. From where he was undertaken. From where he was apprenticed to that undertaker.
Yes, yes. It's very good of you to come. Now, what have you got to tell me?
Well, this locket was given to us by the lad's dying mother. To my dear wife. And she died. That is, the lad's dying mother, not my dear wife.
You say when the boy left your workhouse, he went to an undertaker.
Yes, that's right. Mr. Sowerbury, the undertaker. He took us from us for £3.
You mean to say you sold him like an animal?
Well, it was Mrs. Bumble who authorised the sale.
Then I will see that neither of you is ever put in a position of trust again. And your behaviour, madam, was shameful. How dare you speak to me so, sir? I just came here to help. You
wife.
Shut up, you. Here. £10. Take it and consider yourself fortunate. You don't find yourself in the hands of the law. Mrs. Bedwin, show these ghastly people out.
Certainly, sir.
We know where, thank you very much.
I hope this little circumstance won't deprive me of my parochial office.
Certainly it will, and consider yourself well off besides.
Well, it was Mrs. Bumble's idea. She authorised it.
That is no excuse. You were present on the occasion when the boy was sold, and indeed is the more accountable of the two, in the eye of the law, as the law states that your wife acts under your direction.
If the law states that, then the law is an ass. And if that's the eye of the law, then the law is a bachelor. And the worst I say the law is, that its eye may be opened by experience. By experience.
There's a young woman inquiring for you, sir.
Mrs. Bedwin, take a look at his miniature. Can you see who it is?
Why, it's Agnes, sir.
Yes, my daughter Agnes. She must have found her way to the workhouse and had the child there.
Why, if only she had told us.
Mrs. Bedwin, who is this?
It's about the boy, sir.
You have news of Oliver?
He's in danger. Bad company. He was nailed off the day sent out for books.
Who took him?
Me and someone else.
Where can I find him? Who is this other person you speak of?
No, I shouldn't have said that.
Come on, sit down. You want to help the boy, don't you?
I do want to help, but I can't. But I can bring him to you. Not here. It's too far.
Where then?
The bridge. London Bridge. Tonight at midnight. And you've got to come alone. Promise you'll come alone. You don't believe me, do you? Well, if you want Oliver back, you've got to believe me.
Very well, I'll be there.
Thank God.
Wait! Has the boy been harmed? Ill-treated? If so, I shall...
No! If he finds out what I've been, he'll kill me. He's mine, and I'm his. I won't say no more. I've got to go. I want to go. Do you think we can trust her, sir?
I fear we have no choice.
Say the thing
Okay, Oliver, you stay here and I'll look for Mr. Brownlow. Bill, don't take him back, Bill.
Give me away, would you?
Not you, Bill. Never you.
Get away from me, woman!
Look at me in the eyes, Bill. Look at me. I've been true to you upon my soul, and I am. I won't say no more. Just let him go.
It's a dark night, but it's light enough for what I've got to do! Get off me!
God help me!
Hey, you there! Oh God! Help! Help!
What happened here?
You know this woman? I came across the bridge to meet her. I saw a man going in the other direction. It's Nancy! Somebody's killed Nancy!
What did he look like?
He was big, broad-shouldered.
Anything else?
He wore a black coat and carried a heavy cudgel. Bill Sykes.
What's going on here? It's Nancy.
Bill Sykes has killed Nancy.
Where will he be?
Fagin's. He'll be at Fagin's. We'll have to follow him.
Fagin! The game's up, Fagin!
No, Bill, you haven't. Not Nancy, it can't be. Out, boys, out! Fagin! Live up to your name, Dr. Bell!
Stand back! Or I'll kill the boy! The rope, boy, the rope! You're right. Everyone, look out!
There's the boy. Come, Oliver. Let's get you home.
Can somebody change? It's possible. Maybe it's strange, but it's possible.
handkerchief.
Well patterned, I hope.
Only the best.